Bunny, my name's Nicola and welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Cottage where we talk all things money to help you on your financial journey. Today's video is my no spend September update, as it is the 30th of September and I'm filming on the last day of the month. So don't forget to like and subscribe and let's get started. So yes, I thought I'd do like a reflection on how I found the month and what's gone well, what's been difficult, would I do it again, all that kind of thing. So let me know down below if you've joined me in No Spend September and how has your month been? Have you found it harder than you thought? Has it been a wild success and why haven't you done this before? Let me know down below, and this is what I found. I'll put the links below, but I'll share my original video and then my kind of mid-month update videos down below. But this is the overall. So I'll be honest that some parts of it are so easy to do. And the reason why I say that is the fact that I like not having to make decisions when I don't have to. So obviously lots of us have to make decisions on a day-to-day basis all the time, like really mundane things, whatever. But when you decide not to spend during a month, those decisions just are no longer there, are they? Because I don't have to think about, oh, do I need to take my purse? Do I need to have money for X, Y, Z? Nope. Because I've made the decision I'm not going to spend. And so for me to have that decision already made, so not have to spend the time thinking about things like that, is such a relief sometimes, because sometimes there are so many decisions and choices to make throughout every single day that sometimes it can be kind of, I guess, like tiring, as in having to make all these decisions. When you decide to do a no spend month, that all goes out the window because you've made the decision already. So I feel like one of the easiest ways to do this well is to embrace the challenge, know that you're not going to spend, know that in theory it's only so many days long, and just roll with it. And I have found the process really enjoyable. But then I did, when I did the no spend year, I also found that process, and it teaches you a lot about your own spending triggers. I.e., why am I actually wanting to buy this thing? And most of the time it's because A, either I'm bored, so it's something to do. B, I've seen it on social media and so it makes me want to buy it because someone shared a very styled photo of something. Or C, it just it's an impulse. And I've talked before lots of times on this channel about being an impulse shopper. I'm the same online. I've had to remove different apps on my phone for that same reason. So again, in a no spend month, I just keep that in mind when I'm kind of being tempted by stuff and just don't do it. There are two exceptions this month where that has not potentially gone to plan. One was the plumbing disaster that we had. In fact, I filmed that video and then in that week we had two more as well. So in the space of like about 10 days we had 3 different plumbing issues, one of which is still not resolved. The main one is not resolved yet. We're waiting for the part from the plumber, so I'm hoping that that'll be sooner rather than later. The second one was like £45 to fix, needed a new tap. And then the third one didn't cost anything, although we've now got a bath with no side panel on because we can't get it back on. But it was something to do with the shower seal and the bath and the 2 boys who like to splash around a lot at bath time, and it was just, when you can't make something up. And I was like, right, that's 3 different plumbing issues we've had in less than, in the space of 10 days or so. Surely there can't be anything else. Touch wood, there isn't. But it was quite stressful. So we still don't know the final cost for that plumbing issue because it's not been resolved yet. But obviously that will have to be paid out of our emergency fund because that's what it's there for, I suppose. But it's frustrating. I don't think we'll need to use, we know we won't need to use the house insurance. It's not going to be ridiculously expensive to make it worth using the house insurance, but even so it's frustrating at the same time. The second kind of, I guess, spend that wasn't particularly part of a no spend month is my hair. And can you see, so if you watch my video about shopping at Aldi, you'll see that my hair is lovely and purple. It's already kind of gone to a bluey colour, which I don't mind either, but that hair appointment had been booked for like 2 months and so I wanted to keep that in there. But apart from that, I've really not strayed too much from the plan. I haven't, because somebody was saying, are you missing your takeaway coffees? Yeah, I've missed them, I really have, but I haven't been. That's not to say I won't go next week, but I haven't been for a takeaway coffee or anything like that. I guess the point of that is that it's not something that is essential to the budget, far from it. And it's not even something that makes a massive difference day to day. But it's the having that little bit of me time and a bit of a treat and a bit of something to look forward to, I suppose, because it's on a Friday. So I've made it to the end of the week, and yeah, I haven't missed that, and I haven't been, but at the same time I enjoy that, and I'm looking forward to going again, if that makes any sense. So although that was tricky in the sense that it was a routine and a habit I got into, it's really easy not to do. It was harder to do for a year, although again after time I kind of forgotten what it was like anyway, so maybe that was the case, or that would be the case if I continued, but I'm not going to. I don't really begrudge myself getting like a, what is it £3.25 for a chai latte, something like that anyway. In the grand scheme of things, not a massive part of our budget, it's something that I really enjoy. Would I do a no spend month again? Oh yeah, absolutely. In fact, I really enjoy them. And watch this space for what my plan is for 2022 as a year, because it's kind of related but kind of not. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you, because this month, if nothing else, has shown me kind of different ways about doing things again. And every time I do a no spend challenge, I learn something else about myself and about our finances and about how I feel about things in general. And I think sometimes the best thing that you can do for your finances is actually really focus on them and go back to basics, track them daily. I've been using my budget planner every single day for the month, colouring in my no spend tracker and all that. And it really gives you the power of knowledge in terms of what you can do to change your financial path. Not saying it's particularly easy at times, maybe it might not be enjoyable at times, but having that knowledge and power to do with your own finances and not just ignoring them really does give you quite a lot of satisfaction at the end of the day. And every time I talk about no spend challenges or tracking no spend days or budgeting or whatever, lots of people have the same reaction, and that it's too restrictive. I guess if you have the negative connotation about budgeting and no spend days, then yeah, it might seem like that. But once you really delve into the reasons behind why you spend money and why you do things and why you're tempted by things, actually money is just a byproduct of what else is going on. So I really enjoy the process of a no spend month. I'm not entirely sure my husband would agree, not that he's not done it as well, because he has. He's quite happy for me to deal with the finances because I love doing all that kind of stuff, plus I'm fairly good at it. Not that he's not good either, but he doesn't mind. And I'm hoping in the process of this that I'm teaching our children that actually sometimes money isn't the problem. And I guess I'm in the privileged position of sitting here filming this saying that, because I don't have to worry about where the money comes from to pay our bills or buy the food shop. I realise that that's a privileged position to be in. Sometimes the best things in life are the things you have already, not the things that you feel you can buy that will make your life better, but actually really don't in the end. And I'm hoping that I'm showing our children that just by having a month where we don't have to spend loads of money on loads of random rubbish, it hasn't been any less enjoyable. In fact, I reckon if you asked them, they wouldn't have even noticed that that's what we were doing. But then maybe that's unfair because they're 6 and 3, would they notice? I don't know. Maybe a teenager would notice more. So if you've got a teenager in your house, let me know how you think they'd react if you said you're doing a no spend month. That'd be interesting to know. But overall, it's been a really positive experience. I have achieved 22 no spend days during the month of September. That's the biggest number I've had in a while. I've had lots of days in a row, I've basically spent 2 days out of the week or 1 day out of the week every week. I think one week there was 3 days because it was unavoidable. The rest of the time it's been really easy to do. Even when last weekend couldn't even get any petrol anywhere. And that was quite stressful, but hey, it's part of apparently living in the UK now, so there we go. So let me know down below how you got on with no spend September. Did you enjoy the process? Would you do another no spend month? Let me know down below. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again very soon.